Club Calvi is spotlighting a new book by one of the founders of BookTok. Cait Jacobs posted one of the first videos on TikTok about books, and it became a sensation. Now, after talking about other people's books, you have your own book. The book is called The Princess Knight. It's a fantasy, and I just love holding this in my hand. It's such a gorgeous cover. It's such a great story. Cait Jacobs here to talk about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
And your first television interview.
My first in-person television interview.
You've been all over social media for years.
Yep.
You posted the first video about #BookTok. It went viral. I mean, what was that like for you?
It was absolutely surreal. So I had been trying my hand at social media for years, just posting about books online, shouting about the books I loved, and never went well. And I expected that on TikTok as well. So I was very surprised when I wasn't screaming into the void and people actually saw it.
And now people see everything you have on your account called Cait's Books. Tell me about, your reaction to people just taking it and like running with it. Now it's just complete sensation.
It has been so surreal and kind of awe-inspiring to see, especially just BookTok as a whole. Seeing that community grow has been so incredible. All the amazing creators that have really made it what it is. Like, there's so many talented and incredible people on there, and just the really warm and welcoming community that's been built has been so amazing.
Well, I think they would say the same about you. And let's talk about your book. It's your first, so
yes.
Tell me your reaction when you realized you were going to be a published author after all these years talking about other people's books.
I definitely screamed. I startled my dog. My poor little anxious dog was very concerned with how excited I was. There might have been tears. No, it was really a dream come true. It's something I've always wanted my entire life, and I can't believe it's actually happening.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Please tell me more about it. You're from Long Island, and you dedicated this book to your grandmother, which was so sweet. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so my grandma and I have always been really close. So every night when I grew up, I would always talk to her on the phone, and I would always tell her about the books I was reading. And I would give her the play-by-play of every single book, and she would tell me her thoughts. And usually when I finished the book, she would tell me whether or not she wanted more like that. So books have been something we always really bonded over, and we also really bonded over Irish history and Irish folklore. We always loved to talk about Ireland and our family stories, and a lot of that Irish history and folklore that I love really turned and became a part of this book.
Well, tell me why you were drawn to these characters, and you say they're like you in some ways.
Yeah, so what was really important for me with this book is representation. So I'm queer, and I also deal with disabilities, and so it was very important for me that the characters also resembled the people like me and people that I know, and so these characters are so close to my heart because of that. They're resilient and stubborn, and, Clea can be a little naive at times, and Ronan, his stubbornness can be to a fault sometimes. Specifically with regards to himself and taking care of himself, but it's all based on things that I know I've experienced and a lot of people I love have experienced.
The Princess Knight, it starts off with a princess and a prince, as we're seeing on the cover, who are supposed to make this marriage alliance, but things don't go exactly the way they were expected to go.
No, the prince backs out of the betrothal agreement that has been basically all but finalized, and that leaves the princess, Clea, in a bit of a bind because her kingdom desperately needs this marriage. So she decides to prove to him that she's good enough and try to prove him wrong. However, she does so by going to a medieval military academy, and she has never held a sword before. She did not think this through fully, and that's where she meets the other main character, Ronan, who is the prince's guard and best friend. And he decides to help train her, and while they're there, they uncover some threats to their kingdoms as well, and turns out there's a little bit more than the relationship drama that should be on their mind.
Wow, this sounds like such an adventure. I can't wait to start digging in. It's so great to talk to you, talk about BookTok, talk about your amazing social media presence, and your amazing debut. So it's called The Princess Knight, and Cait Jacobs, so good to talk to you. Thank you so much. All the best on your career. We can't wait to read the next one too.
Thank you.
And we have much more on clubcalvi.com. You can find an excerpt there and get the book too.